Hey Team Chatty, I just wanted to create a little snippet of a video. I don't know if I'm going to include it in Hustle Vlog. I might make another STEM channel or playlist, sorry, that is about training philosophy. So that's one thing that is super dear and important to me because of the fact that my entire reason for training is the reason I do it every single day, and the entire change in lifestyle is not possible without a change in the beliefs about your lifestyle, and that's called philosophy. And that's why philosophy is super important, because philosophy is the way we think about life, and if we think about it in a certain way, we're going to act about it in a certain way. And that's why to me, even though the technicality of training people is very important to have a high standard and a high quality of that, but at the same time, ultimately I know that they're not going to see any real lifelong change without a change in philosophy. And that's not my philosophy, it's their own philosophy building. So it's not about me putting out what my philosophy is, it's just about making people realize that the way they're thinking about training is why they have the results they have, whether it's good or bad results. So instead of asking, because I do a weekly homework assignment for my clients, they're designed to take less than 5 minutes, so there's absolutely no excuse. All of them can be done with a smartphone. So there's absolutely no excuse for them to do this homework assignment, and I think that I'll use this as their homework assignment for next week. So, but I wanted to share this with everybody, not just my client community. So instead of making a training goal, I want you to write out your training prerogative. So the training prerogative is completely different from a goal or objective, because the prerogative is unattainable. It's not something that's tangible, that's measurable like a normal SMART goal is. A SMART goal, as we know, is specific, measurable, it's realistic, it's all of the things that we can see and feel when we have that result. A prerogative is a reason behind why you actually do something. And our prerogative for training is what's going to get us into the gym or out at the playground or on the bicycle every single day, because it becomes less about what our goals are and what our specific tangible goals are, and more about the fact that I know that my life is actually going to be a lot more crappy without a healthy and strong body, and that's on a day-to-day basis. Because that's when we are living and experiencing life, is on a day-to-day basis. It's not something that I'm going to experience in 2 years when I hit all of my fitness goals. It's something I'm already experiencing right now. And if I had already been doing the work, then that experience that I'm having right now is going to be amplified by those actions that I took in the past. So this isn't something where I want you guys to set a goal. I want you to set your training prerogative. So my training prerogative, I wrote it here. Okay, now I'm going to read it to you because it probably doesn't make any sense on the screen, but I'm going to read it backwards on the camera. My training prerogative is to, I don't think I can do this, guys. My training prerogative is to remain in control of my own body weight in order to reduce risk of injury, enhance well-being, and prolong life. Okay, and yes, shameless Instagram promotion. But let me read that to you guys again. My training prerogative is to remain in control of my own body weight in order to reduce risk of injury, enhance well-being, and prolong life. I'm going to talk about all 3 of those reasons that I have within that one sentence, and explain to you exactly why they're ultimate outcomes, and they're never fully obtainable, but they're still goals, and they're still things I want to work towards within my prerogative. So my training prerogative is to remain in control of my own body weight. So notice that I didn't say in control of what my body weighs, but my body weight. I want to be in control of my body weight so that I can lift it in as many ways as possible, and I can control my center of gravity easier, more efficiently, and there's just less risk of my body doing something that I didn't expect it to do, falling, tripping, anything like that. And having the upper body strength to lift your own body weight in as many ways as possible as well, especially over a wall or bar, is practical in so many ways that it's almost too obvious to explain them all. But that's what that means, guys. So it's kind of a given that that's going to reduce risk of injury, enhance well-being. Why? Because if I think that there might be a beautiful view at the top, from the top of a tree of the sunset or something, then I can actually go there with confidence and see that view. Otherwise I'll be under the trees trying to watch the sunset. I don't know how else to explain it. It's just the well-being. It's the overall picture of everything, guys. And prolong life, like actually prolong how long I live by reducing the risk of injury and other things going on, which is never something that you say. You always live as if you could die tomorrow. You always dream as if you'll live forever, right? But you want to prolong your chances at doing as much as you can for this world. So you gotta take care of yourself. So this video kind of comes into response of something my friend said today on Facebook about how he has a hard time finding the patience and the motivation to stretch and do rolling, like things that are a lot lower impact. Lots of times are us gym junkies kind of, or training junkies, whatever, because parkour people don't really always train in the gym, but we kind of are too pumped on the fact that everything needs to be explosive and strong and beast-like when we're training, and we forget the fact that the entire prerogative behind our training is to remain in control and take care of our bodies and enhance the well-being, which is the experience of life, which is however we like to train, whether it's riding a bike, doing parkour, lifting at the gym, whatever your picture of a well-being is in a physical aspect. It all comes back to the fact that you have to take care of it to maintain that capability, and that's where the motivation comes from. The motivation simply is the fact that you either do it and you reap the benefits or you don't. And motivation, being a funny thing it is not demonstrated in true motivation without action. Without action, that's ambition or dreams or something that you would like to happen, but you're truly motivated, and everyone's got the motivated thing mixed up. If you're not acting on your reasons, and your reasons don't drive you to actually take action, you're not motivated whatsoever, and that's just the definition of the word itself. So yeah, guys, I want you guys, my online clients, write out your training prerogative. It's one sentence. If you cannot write one sentence, and I have to get on you about that, it's going to be some issues. So write out one sentence, post it in the client community. I want, you never know who's going to be inspired by it. So yeah, we'll talk to you guys soon.